What's up, everybody? Big Herc916, positivity, motivation, and I like to keep you guys laced up, spitting a lot of game over here, and sharing knowledge. And one of the things that nobody is talking about, with everything going on in the world right now, is the decline of values. And what I mean by decline of values is integrity in people, respect, courtesy, kindness, honor. I was just watching something with Thomas Sowell, and he was talking about how, back in the day, you could go to certain restaurants and order, and then at the end of having ate your food, you could tell them exactly what you ate, and they would write it down and pay accordingly. So it was up to you to let the restaurant know what your bill came out to. And these places no longer exist because people don't have any values. And even mannerism, I remember my grandmother taking me to her friends' houses, and I did not ask for anything to drink, anything to eat. I didn't interrupt her when she was talking. I said, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. I always addressed the person's house I was going to as acknowledgement. Excuse me. Whenever I was with adults, I always opened the door. There was a bunch of little things that my grandmother taught me, having come from the South, and I carried those throughout my life. And I don't see kids having those values or those relationships with grown people anymore. Kids just disrespect anybody elderly. They don't care who this elderly person is. They'll just start yelling. I've seen some of these kids in some of these videos, man, yelling in the faces of people rather than having a sensible conversation. They have no integrity, no courtesy. I've seen people struggling with groceries or to open a door. They don't volunteer to open a door. It's just, man, it's a sad reality, but this is where we're at now. And I'm late 40s, and so I look at just this last 2-3 generations. I don't know what direction their kids are going to be in, but unless they kind of try to reel this back in, your kids are going to be the worst babies the world has ever seen, man. And I don't know if a lot of my values on top of it came from having military background family members. My grandmother lived on military bases. My grandfather was military. My uncle's military. Stepdad military. So I just knew how to carry myself. You didn't run through the house. You didn't wear your shoes in the house. You came in at a certain time. You ate dinner together. You talked about your day. You did your homework at a certain time. There's a lot of little things that help build the character of the child. If your kid has a name like Little Evil, Baby Villain, Insane Killer, Mr. Homicide, and you find out later on that that's his nickname, and you think, wow, he's a great kid though, and I really love him. Now, you haven't really been paying any attention. See, by the time the police get a hold of him and they identify this particular person or what have you, they've pretty much already earned that reputation by doing something that led to that handle, that that nickname. Now, it's not to say that that kid can't be helped or that child can't be helped, but some of these kids, man, they are way worse than you think. And I'm just talking from honest perspective, man. And I don't proclaim to be no saint or no goody two-shoe. I was a knucklehead too, so I know. I'm talking from experience. I know I used to be at the park when I wasn't supposed to. I was at 14, 15 at the park with dudes, in their 30s who were drinking 40s, playing dominoes, lifting weights, and selling dope. And I was trying to hang out, trying to see what they were doing, trying to mix with grown men. I had no business being over there, but this is after I had already moved out of the military base, mom going through some changes and, single parent, and it's just a small window, but it was enough to get me in a whole lot of shit. It wasn't like I had years and years and years, but that little bit of window got me juvenile hall. And then, I got back on a good track, still with a straight A student. Later on, went to YA because I already had a taste of it. I love to be, just that little NIGGA that was head busting, throwing hands. That's what we did. We threw hands, and as far as taking it to the next level and taking somebody's knife, nobody really wanted to go that far. Usually when a person was, at the point where, hey man, he can no longer fight back, somebody step in and stop it. You weren't just trying to murder everybody that you had a problem with. You would handle your business and then, all right, that's enough, man. And, that happened multiple times. But as far as just killing somebody, and see, a lot of you, man, especially these people who walk around, who've never been in any violent environments, who've never been in a fade, who have never even been around a gang situation, and they're talking about, the police, this and that. Man, shut the hell up, man. You live in your ivory castle. You come down. You want to act like everybody needs your help. Don't nobody need your goddamn help. Take your ass on home, man. What needs the help is you need to bring the goddamn daddy in the house, bring the mama in the house, and have them sit down and be a family. It's the family that's destroyed right now. And I'm not saying they're already destroyed, and that's why you have the problems. You guys act like you're gonna do something major by doing these little marches and protests and acting a fool, and then you see people doing dumb shit and wonder why dumb shit happens. Dude, your kids running around acting a fool. What do you think the possibilities of something happening are? What do you think the percentage is? If your kid gets stabbed by somebody for being in a melee, what are you going to say? Who are you going to call? What are you going to do? You tell me, what are you going to do? That's how stupid a lot of you guys are, because you're looking around and you're like, oh, but then at the end of the day, do you really want your child engaging in that kind of violence? Where are you at? Why has your kid got a knife? Why has he got a gun? Why is he running around doing stupid stuff 1, 2 in the morning or broad daylight? See, that's the problem. The parenting and the honor system is done. The parenting, it's like they don't even know what to call the parents no more. They don't even they want to remove the pronoun that describes the parents. Where's the parents at? Where's the daddy at? You want to just get rid of the daddy, make him a goddamn weenie, a daddy who had nothing. He can't discipline his kid. He can't be a man. So the little boy and the girl will just buck wild. That's the problem, man. There's no more honor. There's no more respect in the game, man. And so the level of violence has escalated. It's only going to keep escalating. And a lot of you guys think that getting rid of certain people who try to deal with situations is going to make a difference. Well, I'll tell you what it's going to do. It's going to make it so goddamn violent out there that you're going to be scared to death, and you'll be willing to accept whatever the hell comes next, because you ain't ready for it, man. You don't know how to react in a situation where seconds can mean life or death. I've been there. I'm lucky I didn't get shot, but I was doing some dumbass shit. running across the freeway, robbing a bank with a ski mask. Dude, I could have lost my life. But whose fault was it? If I would have got shot, oh man, you should have just stopped. I had no business even doing what I was doing, man. But I was on a different page. I was on a really bad frequency. I was on some negative shit. But see, people don't come on here like me and tell you the real because they're all gangster. You know, it's like, dude, take a look at yourself. If you are a reflection of hate and you see somebody else who doesn't maybe look like you, dress like you, and you're ready to kill them for no reason, what does that say about you? And you think that when you kill them and you in the process can possibly get killed, it's not justified when you did it, when they do it to you, but you did it and it's okay. You're supposed to get away, brag about it, and the person's family, the relatives, and everybody else, law is supposed to just accept you being a killer. You guys are goddamn stupid, man, who think that that's a reality. It's not the real world, man. And you know what I mean? Nobody's gonna accept anybody just running around committing violence randomly and thinking that you're gonna get praised for that. You get your wig split, man. You're a goddamn menace. You're a menace, man. You know? I'm just glad that I was able to see the light and I talk from the heart because I've been there. So when I give you the real, I give you the real, but I talk from the heart. I'm not talking like no goddamn rapper trying to talk about this and had a couple of, gun charges and got misdemeanors. Man, they ain't never used no pistol. They ain't never been in action with it. I've been in action with my shit. So don't tell me what the hell. I've been in action. But a lot of you still don't listen. Oh, Big Herc talking that shit. Oh man, he funny style. Well, alright, I'll be funny style, but I've been through more shit than you little goddamn weenies. You want to be imitators and you still don't get it, but a lot of you do get it. So I'm gonna keep talking because I can save some lives, man, and I can try to put together or help some communication between two different sides that need to have a happy medium, man, because we're going down a dark path in this country, man. Teach your kids some goddamn values, man. Whoop their ass if you have to. Give them a spanking. Your kid run around at night trying to stab. They need to get an ass whooping for a week on a regular to learn that's not right. Ain't no talking. Your kids should not be doing that. Your kids should not have pistols, man. Your kids should not be just thinking that violence is normal like that on other people. You don't just hurt people like that. Values, man. You got to teach your kids some values, man. Big Herc916, man. I love you all.
Hello, I'm Big Herc916. Contact me for life coaching and motivational speaking.
Welcome to Vault TV. If you're fed up with paying cable companies and streaming apps too much money every month for limited content, then Vault TV is the solution you've been waiting for. Vault TV uses our innovative software to connect you with up to 17,000 live TV channels from over 50 countries worldwide. Watch up to 100,000 movies on demand, up to 5,000 TV shows with over 120,000 episodes, live sports, news, and so much more. Starting as low as $12.99 per month and no need for a cable guy to come to your home, it's never been a better time to make the switch to Vault TV. Save money and have the full freedom to control your home entertainment your way. Visit us at vaulttv.com and start saving money today.